want you to sing me a song. Welcome back, everybody, to my review of Walking Dead Season 7, Episode number 7, Sing Me a Song. How's it going, everybody? I got my mini Negan here. Finally was able to track this sucker down. Very hard to find figure. I got Lucille ready to have some fun before the mid-season finale tonight, so let's get started. And yes, I did treat her like a lady, so the real Negan will be proud. Alright, so we're going to start off from the beginning, and then we'll do the same thing that I usually do. We started off, Carl and Jesus are in the truck. Jesus is using syrup, I think it was syrup, to make a trail to follow, so they know how to get back and to get to where the sanctuary is. Carl ditches him and stays on the truck when Jesus gets off and ambushes Negan's men with a machine gun. And saying he doesn't want to kill anybody else, he only wants Negan. Negan comes out whistling Dixie, but puts another man in front of him. Carl does not shoot. Dwight tackles him, and he's captured. And Negan takes him on a tour of the sanctuary, which is the first time we've really seen the full grand scheme of just how big it is. I know how big it is, comics, but it's a fortress, it's a factory, so it's not going to be a place you want to be laying siege to, so it's going to be tough for Rick and his group to take the man down, but we will see. It's going to be an interesting season and the next few seasons. Makes Carl take off his bandage and sing him a song. But before that, he gives Carl a tour, gives a speech to his men. Free vegetables tonight, no points needed. Teaching Carl the importance of respect. I think it's more fear. Mixture of fear and respect, maybe. Takes him to where all his wives are. And they're discussing a problem that happened with Mark and one of Negan's wives. Mark's wife, who's now one of Negan's wives, went back with him. I guess cheated on Negan with him. And Negan punishes him instead. I'll talk about that more later, because anybody who's familiar with the comic books know, spoiler alert, Negan is not fond of hurting women. He said that in episode 4, and I'm pretty sure he holds true to that, for the most part. No spoilers here for the comic books, really, so that's not what I do. Jumping away from that for a little bit, we have Gabriel, Spencer, Eugene, and Rosita all going on runs. Like I mentioned, Rosita kind of snaps at Spencer for him hoarding supplies and guns and stuff, saying, "Oh, you probably have a whole stash for it ready. You're gonna go get it for them?" Also make fun that he's rolling over. His response is, "This is what Rick wants." So, this is what's going to happen, I guess. So they go their separate ways. Gabriel and Spencer go on their run, and then Rosita and Eugene go to where Eugene was showing Abraham how to make bullets. They were going to make bullets. Rosita forces Eugene to make her a bullet. Eugene's not happy. He does not accept her apology, saying she doesn't mean it, and I would like to take it back to awkward silence now. Well put. Also well put, Gabriel putting Spencer in his place. Spencer asking if having these bad thoughts about Rick makes him a sinner. Gabriel's oh so appropriate response to it. It doesn't make you a sinner, but it does make you a tremendous shit. Zinger, score one for Gabriel. And yes, Spencer is a tremendous shit. So we can all thank Gabriel for pointing out the obvious there. Now I'd like to jump back to Carl and Negan before we go on with the rest of that other less interesting stuff. Negan does not kill Carl or physically endanger him, despite him killing two of his own men. He respects him. He says, boy your age should be worrying at home crying about missing the prom. You've gunned down two of my men, knowing full well I'm not going to let that slide. So, yes, Carl was very resourceful, and I think Negan respects that. Is he going to let it slide? No. Is he going to kill him? No. So, he has him take off the bandage and show him his eye, and so appropriate around Christmas time. Talking to a present. I want to see what Grandma got me. It might have been I think it was referencing a Christmas birthday present, but I'm gonna go with the Christmas theme here since the holidays and all. And commenting how rad ass and badass Carl is. May not be hit with ladies, but nobody's gonna screw with you looking like that. No, sir. I love Negan. Gotta love Negan. What else? Oh, Fat Joseph carrying Lucille. Up Negan's. Did you carry her all the way up here? Scratch it even before then. I never do that. Guess a kid firing a machine gun is kind of a distraction. So you carried her all the way up here for me? Yes. Did you treat her like a lady? And then I will not go into the preceding conversation as it is not family-friendly language I wish to be using right now, so you saw the episode, you know what I mean. But Negan makes a joke, baseball bat, blah, 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 beep, beep. Fat Joseph laughs, get the hell out. Trolling him. Major trolling of Fat Joseph. Poor bastard. Everybody's making fun of the poor guy. And then Negan asks Carl to sing him a song. What? What song? What did your mom sing to you? What did your dad have in the car? Then Carl goes, apparently, I guess Lori sang him You Are My Sunshine when he was a kid, so that's the song he goes with. Meanwhile, Negan is in the background. Practicing with Lucille. Do not let me distract you, young man. That's funny. Okay, we did Gabriel and Spencer. Going back to them, Gabriel gets out of the car and walks back to Alexandria. Spencer also gets out and goes off into the woods like he senses something or hears something. Sure enough, there's a walker on a hunting. He was a hunter, and I guess he was in the tree, so he's mounted, had a harness so he doesn't fall. I guess he was shot or something happened. He turned, and then when Spencer pulls him down, his arms just rip off from the harness, and he's killed. And he finds a note written in Latin, also a sick bow, pointing. And Spencer, having taken Latin, knows where to find his secret stash of supplies. So Spencer does something. But he has a plan with all that stuff, so we'll see what that plan is in tonight's episode. So, Spencer finds a hunter. Michonne, her intro scene with the whistling and the killing the walkers was her attempt to pile up walkers to make a little walker blockade. Down comes the little savior, gets out of the car. Michonne takes her hostage. She tries to start something. Michonne wins and says, "Take me to Negan." So there we go. And the iron scene. Probably what I have is hands down the best scene in the episode is going to be the iron scene. Remember our buddy Mark, who went back with his ex-wife, who's now one of Negan's wives? Well, if you don't follow the rules and you disrespect and disobey Negan, you get the iron. To the face. That's what happened to Dwighty Boy. So that was awesome. Daryl's the mopping everything up. Holding the food trays, mopping it up. Rick and Aaron are on a run. They find this guy. They read the sign. If you reach this point already, it means I'm dead. So clearly, he shoots everybody on sight. They follow the trail a little further. There's a little houseboat. Walkers in the water. Bullet holes in the little boat. So, and based on the sneak peek, they're going to use that boat to try and get to the canoe in the middle of the lake to try and get to the supply. So we'll see where that goes. What else? Negan takes Carl back to Alexandria, and as they're leaving, Daryl sees Jesus on the truck and asks Negan, "Why is Carl here?" At that moment, to cause distraction, Negan tells White to take Daryl back to his cell. So Jesus is off the truck. So he's somewhere in the sanctuary. So I'm curious to see what's going on with that. Then somebody hands Daryl a key. The note saying "Go now." Potentially Sherry when she was kissing Negan. Earlier in the episode, so that's interesting. So Negan takes Carl back to Alexandria, where Carl gives him a tour. He's playing darts. And wants some lemonade. I know we're left to some of that good powdered stuff. And really getting to Olivia. Like, really, it's basically like, she's like, "We're practically starving here." It's like, you. And by practically, you mean not really. She breaks down and he goes into apologizing. "I think it would be fun if I screw your brains out, if you'd be agreeable to that." She then slaps him, 50% more into you. Just saying. Then Negan is holding Judith, despite Carl saying, "Oh, it's just a water heater," or whatever. And Carl says, don't you just kill us?" And Negan's, "Oh, why am I doing all this work? Why did I just put you in the ground?" "Howdy, neighbor. Come by, we'll grill out later." Hey, I think that's about it for this episode. Spencer gets back, say he has a plan for what to do with the supplies. So we'll see what that is. Walker Kill of the Week is Spencer and the Hunter Walker. Top 5 moments. 5 is Rosita forcing Eugene to make a bullet. 4, Carl ditching Jesus and ambushing Negan's men. 3, Negan taking Carl back to Alexandria and that old chestnut. 2 is Negan making Carl take off his bandage and singing him a song, that scene. And 1 is the iron scene. Loved it, loved it. They nailed that scene to the T, pretty much. Minus Daryl being there, because he's not in the comics. As for a score, I'm going to give this one a perfect 10. I loved it. Love seeing the Sanctuary. Love seeing all these comic book moments adapted to the show. And I'm looking forward to a great mid-season finale tonight, you guys. And I will have my predictions up for that in just a moment. You just wait. In the meantime, prep, get ready. We have only a few more hours to go until the mid-season finale. And I'll have my predictions up in just a minute. So, peace out, everyone.